So we are going to do area related to. We're going to start with exercise 12.2. 12.2. The formula is also we have discussed in the previous video. So this is exercise 12.2. Find the area of a sector of a circle of radius 6 if the angle of the sector is 60. Okay, so this we have done this formula that area of a sector is pi r square theta by 360. Area of a sector is pi r square theta by 360. So direct question, the radius is already given to you as 6 and theta is given 60. So what you need to do is just substitute the values here. So here we can cancel off the 0. 6 goes 6 times and I can cancel this 3 and 11. So we are left with 11 into 6 into 6 upon 3 into 7. So 11 into 6 into 6 divided by 3 into 7. We can cancel 3 and 6. So this is 11 into 2. 22 into 6, 132 upon 7. So that's the answer. And if you check the answers at the back, all the answers are in fraction form. You need not convert this into decimal unless the value of pi they specify take as 3.14. So pi r square theta by 360 is the formula. We are putting the value of r and theta as 6 and 60 degrees respectively. We get the answer area of sector 132 by 7. Then we move on to the second question, find the area of a quadrant. Now what is a quadrant? They have highlighted here. The quadrant is 1/4 of a circle. So 1 by 4 pi r square is the formula to find the area of a quadrant. They have given the circumference as 22. Now what is circumference? Circumference formula is 2 pi r. So 2 pi r is 22. So from this I can calculate the value of r. So 2 into 22 by 7 into r is 22. 22 is getting cancelled from both sides. So radius will come out to be 7 upon 2. So that's how we get this radius. So 2 pi r is 22. 22 is getting cancelled. 2r is 7. So r is 7 upon 2. So once we get the radius, area of quadrant is 1 by 4 pi r square. So pi value we'll substitute 22 by 7 and radius we have already got. So when you calculate this, we get the answer as 77 upon 8. So that's question 1 and 2. Quite easy question. Questions are easy. Now third one is an important question. Find the length of a minute hand of a clock is 14 centimeter. You have to find the area swept in 5 minutes. Very, very important question. Area swept by the clock in 5 minutes. Now this is the clock and what is going to happen? The area swept in 5 minutes will be something like this. Now here what we need to understand is that the full circle is 360 degrees. When the minute hand completes one circle is 360 and the number of divisions here, it is 60 minutes, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 hour has 60 minutes. So when I divide 360 by 60, I'm going to get 6 degrees. So this is very important that 1 minute is equivalent to 6 degrees. That's why this question is important because here the angle is not given. So 1 minute, for every 1 minute movement, the angle that is being swept by the minute hand at the center is 6 degrees. Now this question is of 5 minutes. So theta will be 5 into 6, that is 30 degrees. So once we get this problem becomes very simple. Direct formula, area is pi r square theta by 360. That's your formula for area of sector, right? Because this is a sector. And once we do that, we can easily substitute here 22 by 7. Radius is 14. Why? Because the minute hand is almost touching the circumference of the circle. So we can assume the minute hand to be the radius. So pi r square theta value we have found out 30. And now it's a matter of calculation. We can cut off the 0. This will become 12 times to 11 to 7. So we are left with 11 into 14 into 14 divided by 7 into 7. So we can cancel all this, right? This also gets cancelled. So area that is going to come will come out to be 154 centimeter square. And here, when we calculate the area, in the exam, what happens is normally the dimensions are changed. Okay, so you should know the logic. Don't try to memorize the questions. because instead of 1 minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes, 5 minutes, here it is 5 minutes. If they can change to any quantity, right? So this is important that we calculate this. We should know that 1 minute is equivalent to 6 degrees. So pi r square theta by 360, that's the formula that we should have. So 30 by 360, I'm explaining this calculation again, how it's coming 154 by 3. So 0 is getting cancelled, 3 goes 12 times, 2 goes 11, 2 goes 6. So 11 into 14 into 14, and this is 6 into 7, 7 goes 2 times. And here we can cancel this, 2 goes 3, 2 goes 7. So 11 into 2 into 7. So that's 14 into 11. So here we get this required answer of 154 upon 3, right? 22 into 7. 11 2s are 22. 22 into 7, we get 154 by 3. So that's how we get this result. Then question number 4. Question number 4 is a chord of a circle of radius 10 subtends an angle at the center. Find the area of the corresponding minor segment and major sector using pi as 3.14. Now here they have specified the value of pi to be taken as 3.14. So area of the segment, now this is the segment here. Area of the segment is this portion, is area of the sector minus area of the triangle. So area of the sector we can find by using the formula pi r square theta by 360. So pi value 3.14, radius is 10, and what is the angle here? 90. So 90 by 360. So here when I'm calculating this, this is 0 gets cancelled. I'm going to get 4 here. The zeros are getting cancelled here with the 100. So we get 314 by 4, that is 157 by 278.5. So that is what? That is the area of the sector, not the segment. Now area of the sector minus the triangle. Now this is the right angle triangle. So for right angle triangle, we can use half base into height. Half base into height. So this is radius, this is also radius. So base and height both are 10. So half 10 into 10, 100 upon 250. So that's how we get this answer, 28.5. And what is the area of the major segment? The major segment can be found, this is the major segment. The major segment can be found by subtracting the area of the circle minus area of minor segment. So 28.5 you already got as the minor segment. You will find out the area of the circle now pi r square. So when you do that, you are getting 314 minus 78.5. You get area of the major segment as 235.5. Now here they have asked us find the area of the major sector. Okay, so minor segment we have taken out, major segment they have taken out, although it's not asked, but this is just to explain how it is taken. Now if I want to find the major sector, now this is your major sector, this part, this is your major sector. So area of the major sector, we will use same formula pi r square theta by 360. Pi is 3.14, radius is 10, and what is the theta? Theta is not going to be 90 because that is for the minor part. For the major part, it will be 360 minus 90. So 360 minus 90, that is 270. So here we are going to use 270, not 90. Okay, this is 270 upon 360. So 0 I can cancel, 9 goes 3 times and 9 goes 4 times. So this is going to become 314 by 4, that is 157 by, here we get 270, 3 goes 4, and 3.14 into 3, of course this 3 I missed out, so 314 into 3 upon 4. So this is 78.5 into 3. We have already calculated this part, 314 by 4, 157 by 2, that is 78.5. So 78.5 into 3 will give you the final answer, that is 225.5. That will be the 225.5 centimeter square will be the area of the major sector. Okay, so you can note down this. Area of the minor segment is 28.5, area of the major segment is 225.5. So hope that is clear. Now we move on to question number 5. In a circle of radius 21 and arc subtends 6, find the length of the arc. Now length of arc is formula pi r theta by 180. You can note this formula pi r theta by 180. So pi value will be taken as 22 by 7. Radius is given to us as 21, right? And theta is given as 60. So pi r theta by 180, that is the formula. So when you do that, you will get the answer very easily. So pi r theta by 180. This is the formula for length of arc. All the values are given. 22 by 7. Radius is 21. Theta is 60 upon 180. So I can cancel this 7, 3, and this 21 cancels. We get easily this one. And area of the sector, again, pi r square theta by 360. We are applying. Theta and radius are given to us. So we can solve this. We get 231. So once we get this, then we can move on to the next part, that is area of the segment. Now here they have not mentioned which segment. We will assume that it is minor segment, because if it is major segment, it is always specified. So area of the segment is area of the sector minus area of the triangle. Okay, segment is always equal to area of the sector minus area of the triangle. So this is the sector minus triangle. Now area of a triangle, last question we did, area of triangle is half base into height, but this is not a right angle triangle. This is a triangle with the central angle as 60. So there is a general formula to find area of triangle. For any angle this can be used, that is half r square sin theta. Okay, this is the formula by which we can find out area of any triangle, half r square sin theta. So half r square sin theta means half into radius 21 square, and sin 60, because theta is 60, and sin 60 value is root 3 by 2. So when I calculate this, I will get the answer easily. That answer will be half. This, if I solve this, this is going to be half into 21 into 21 into sin 60 value root 3 upon 2. So 21, 21, we get 441 root 3 by 4. Okay, so that's the getting 231 minus 431, 441 root 3 by 4. Then we have question number 6, a chord of a circle. The radius of the circle is given 15 centimeters, subtending an angle of 60 degrees at the center. Find the area of the corresponding minor and major segment. So minor segment and major segment. So first, minor segment, formula area of sector minus area of the triangle. So pi r square theta by 360 minus half r square sin theta we are applying. The value of pi is given 3.14, that we'll have to use that, not 22 by 7. And sin 60 is root 3 by 2, and the value of root 3 we need to substitute as 1.73. So we need to calculate this part now. When you calculate this part, you will get 117.75 minus, when you calculate this, you will get 97.3125. And when we subtract this, we get 20.4375. So that's the area of the minor segment. And area of the major segment, as I discussed in the previous question, is area of the circle minus the area of the minor segment. That is pi r square minus minor segment area. We have already calculated 20.4375. So 3.14 into 15 square, that is 706.5 minus 20.4375. So we get final answer 686.0625, right? Moving on to question number 7, you can mark this important. There is an angle of 120 degrees. A chord of circle of radius 12 subtending an angle of 120. Find the area of the corresponding segment. Okay, so in this into 2020, of course, due to the COVID condition, this question is cancelled. But otherwise, it was always there, and it will be there next year also. So I'm explaining this nevertheless, that when you are having 120 degrees, the formula will remain same. So area of the segment, we can use the same formula, pi r square theta by 360 minus half r square sin theta. Okay, we need not do all this procedure. We can directly use this. So pi r square theta by 360. So that part they have done here, pi into r square into theta by 360. So that comes out to be 150.72. So this part is 150.72. You should not have a problem in calculating this. Now here we will use half r square sine theta. So what is that? Half into 12 into 12 into sine 120. Now here many people get stuck how to do this sine 120. Now if you have done trigonometry, you have done this, that sine 90 minus theta is cos theta, right? Sine 90 minus theta is cos theta. So same way, sine 90 plus theta is also cos theta. Sine 90 plus theta is also cos theta. So sine 120, I can replace 120 with 90 plus 30. And sine 90 plus 30, sine 90 plus theta is what? Cos theta. So sine 90 plus 30 will become cos 30. And what is cos 30? Root 3 by 2. So always remember, we can derive values which are more than 90 by using this formula, that sine 90 plus theta is cos theta. Okay. So, or the second is, you remember that sine 120 is root 3 by 2. So that is why we are going to use here, of course this gets cancelled. So this is 6 into 12, and sine 120, remember, is root 3 by 2. So this gets cancelled. 6 into 6, you get 36 root 3, right? So this is also the same thing, 36 root 3. So 36 into root 3 value, they have given 1.73. I'm going to calculate that. I get 62.28. So finally, we get the answer 150.72 minus 62.28 as 88.44. So that will be the answer for this question.